Alright guys, welcome to another tutorial. I'm gonna go straight into it. So I created a root node as a spatial for a platform using the spatula, then a kinematic body, then its collision shapes, then the mesh. Then we're gonna do something cool. We're gonna use an animation player because we're gonna change the value of the keys. They already created an animation for it to move up and down. But the thing is, we're gonna change these two keys in code. So I also added a timer. So let's create a script. First we export a variable if it's a moving platform. Then we say on ready, we get the animation player and export the delay time. We're gonna use this for the timer. And then we say node part, target part, we're gonna use that to get a position 3D. In the onReady function, we grab the timer, we start it and set the delay time. Use the delay time. Then we get the target part, and then we get the position of the target part. Then we want to grab the animation from the animation player. So it's the move animation that we created here. And then we get the track. You say move animation, get track key value. So the first one is the track, which is this first track here. Then second one is the key. So it's this first key. This second key, I mean. So the first key is 0, second key is 1. And then we set it to be the target position. Then we do the same thing with this other key here. And then that's it. So we just changed this animation to go somewhere else. So just these two keys, and then these are the same. Now we can get the timer, set the timeout, and then we just tell the animator to play the move function. And make sure it's a looping. Also remember to wrap it with the is moving platform function. So just all the stuff in ready. So timer won't start and won't try to get the animation and the target part. Okay, so let's test that out. So let's go click on hub, insert a platform. So the way we do this is drag this up, put it over here. So we need to attach a position 3D. Position 3D. You could use a spatial as well. So attach it and move it to where you want it to be. This is where it's gonna move towards. So let's put it maybe up here. Now we could go on platform, go to inspector, set it to be a moving platform. The delay time to something you want, 2 seconds. Target path, assign that to make that the position 3D. Then that should be it. Let's can run it. Jump on here, and it should move. Now it moves towards where the 3D position. Alright, moving on. Now we're gonna work on the fork. So with the fork, I have a root node, spatial as usual. Set the fork as this mesh as the root. Set the area. This area is gonna be what detects the player to do damage. Well, to kill the player actually. Then set the back of it to be a static body. The collision shape, player can walk on that part of it. Then we have an animation player that plays this animation, goes back, and it's looping as well. And then we have the timer. So it's gonna be the same deal, same setup, but simpler. Now we say create fork. Okay, so in ready, we start the stub offset timer, give it that delay. Then we get the body entered from the area. Then we get the timeout. Then we save if body name is player, we print kill player. Then in the offset timer, we start the animation player. Okay, let's test out that. So we go hub, insert, fork, open, drag it up here, put it back a little bit, down. And we can go inspector, delay time, maybe 2. So the purpose of the delay time is, let's duplicate this for instance. Say we want these to be in sequence. So we could say, alright, let's make that one 2, set this one to 1, let's duplicate it again. We're just gonna set this one to 3. So you'll see why I keep delay timer. Display, that's why I have the delay time. And it's all in local space, so I could rotate them, maybe go on like that, rotate this one this way, should all still work. There you go. There, if I get hit, kill player. Alright guys, now for the knife. First I set it as a spatial, as a root as usual, but now I have a rotation base, so I have this animation. So we use a chop, offset, and a timer. So this animation plays and loops. Alright, so let's move. Let's create knife script. Alright, so everything's the same as usual. You have a time delay, start the chop, offset timer. You get the chop timer to start playing the animation, and then we check if the body is entered and kill the player. So let's save that, make sure they're all connected. Alright, let's just go here, load it, get a knife. The knife's a bit big, but that's the idea. And then we can mess with the delay, just duplicate it. Oops, duplicate. On the first one, vector, make that be 1. This be maybe 1.2. And then this one could be 1.4. Go. And that's it. Okay, so for the apple and the coin, they're pretty similar. You basically have the mesh of the area of the collision shape, same here. And the script is basically just collecting. So I just have them moving up and down with this code here. Not that important. So basically I have the velocity, start point, and an offset. The offset is where it moves towards. So the start point gets its original position. And then now I say if the distance to the start point plus the offset is less than 0.1, we want it to be moving down. Then if it is equal to that, we want it to be moving up. So, and then I also add the rotation degrees over time. Check if it's greater than 360. I don't want it to go too high. Just reset it to 0. And it continues doing that. Then I apply the velocity and delta, and you know, the area, if it's player, collectable, query free. And as I said, it's the same with this. Same thing over here. So this doesn't use animations. I'm just moving the coin itself. Alright, so let's just put both of those in the level. Load. See apple. Drag one up. Drag him up. So the apple could be maybe for his health or something. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do with it. Then say coin. Pick up. Drag it up. So they're both hovering and rotating. Play. There you go. So yeah, can grab him. Alright guys, that's it for this tutorial. Let me know if you guys like this format better. It's kind of fun doing it this way, like writing the code and then, you know, reviewing it basically. So like and subscribe guys. Thank you. Later.